Hello, friends. Welcome to Betkraft, the home of show bet football analysis and predictions. Okay, we saw our games yesterday. Although some of them came up successfully, but some of them didn't. Not our best day in the office there yesterday. But today we have games that we actually looked into, similar to those games that we presented to you on Saturday. We took our time to take out these games and also you know take a made in-depth analysis on them. It is a special game today, to compensate for yesterday's losses. And whatever you do, please do not joke with these very games that we are presenting to you today. It is, it's going to have a high success rate. So please, whatever you do, make sure you play these games. Okay. That being said, I want to urge those of us who are yet to subscribe. You're coming across our video for the very first time. Please take our time to click the subscription button so that you become the part of family, and also you won't miss out on our subsequent predictions, and as well as help us grow in this very channel. So okay, I'll give you a minute to do that. Have you subscribed? Okay, thank you so much. But today we're going to start. Let's start with the very first game that we have. It is in Ukraine, where we have a Dynamo Kyiv who will be coming up against LNZ Shekase. Okay, we're looking at as usual how they fared, from the past games they have played so far. We see that the home side, Dynamo Kyiv, have had 4 wins and 1 draw, and the away side have had just 1 win, 2 draws, and 2 losses. Okay, we'll take a look at how they fared from home and away respectively. We'll see that Dynamo Kyiv playing from home have had 3 wins and two draws while playing from home, and the away side, LNZ, Chekasi have seen 3 wins as well while playing from away, and have had 1 draw and 1 loss while playing from away. But also, what you'll notice is the fact that Dynamo Kyiv is ranked third in the Ukrainian league, and they'll be looking to push forward to close the gap between them and the second place team, to see that they qualify for UEFA Champions League, and they will be taking this game very seriously. And it is the home side who's expected to pick up the spoils in this very game. Dynamo Kyiv to win outrightly. That's our verdict for this very game. And that takes us to the very next game of the day. It is in Sweden second division, where we have Odd Void who will be coming up against Odjite in Swedish second division, and we take a look at how they fared, from the very past 5 games of both sides. We'll see that the home side in the past 5 games have had 2 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss, and the away side have had just 1 win, 1 draw, and 3 losses. And we must take a look at how they fared from home and away respectively. We'll see that playing from home, the home side have won 4 games. They've had just 1 loss while playing from home, and the away side others have actually lost 3 games playing from away, and have had 2 wins playing from away. And putting all of that together, we know that the home side is much more fancy to pick up the sports in this very game. It is home win. That's our verdict. It is actually a big odd, 2.22 odd. Is a very big one, but do not be afraid. Play it out. It might turn out successful. Okay, and that takes us to the next game. Is in Swedish third division, where we have Jugadin coming up against Hakin, and as usual, Jugadin is ranked 6th at the moment, and then in the past 5 games they've won the entire 5 games they've had, and their way side, Hakin have won 2, and they've had 2 losses and 1 draw. And taking a look at how they fared from home and away respectively, we could see that Jugadin, while playing from home, have won 4 matches out of the past 5 games they've had, and their way side, Hakin, have lost the entire 5 games they've played from away. Okay, and that made that verdict very easy. Also, taking a look at how they fared from the recent head-to-head meetings, we can see that in the past 5 head-to-head meetings for both sides, Jugadin have enjoyed 4 wins, out of 5, and Hakin have only managed just 1 win out of 5 in the past head-to-head meetings for both sides. So it is Jugadin who is much more fancy to pick up the spoils, or valued at 1.08. So it is home win. That's our value for that very game. And that takes us to the next game of the day. It is in Netherlands second division, where we have a Young Utrecht who will be coming up against William second team. Okay, we'll see that the first the home team in the past 5 games they've played, I've seen them losing the entire 5 games they've played, and their away side, who's ranked number 1 at the moment, is have won 4 matches, and they've had 1 loss in the past 5 games they've had so far. So it is looking at how they fared from home and away respectively, we could see that young Utrecht from home have as well lost all the home matches they played in the past 5 games, and away side William have won three and they've lost just one, and they've had one draw in the past 5 away games I've had. And that made our verdict very easy in this very game. We expected the away side, William, to pick up the sports in this very game. Away win, that's our verdict for this very game. And that takes us to the next game that we have. And the next game happened to be in Iran. Okay, Iran Gulf League, where we have Senat Naft will be coming up against Sepahan in Iranian league, and we'll take a look at how both teams have fared in the past 5 games. You'll see that in the past 5, the home side have lost 3 and they've had 2 draws, and the away side, Sepahan have managed 3 wins, 1 loss, as well as 1 draw in the past 5 games they've had so far. So from seeing both sides playing from home and away respectively, we could see that Senate, the home side, in the past 5 home games have seen them manage just 1 draw and 4 losses in the past 5 home games they've had. And the away side, Sepahan, from away, have been able to win 1 game, 1 draw, and have had 3 losses while playing from away. Okay, and this very encounter, we can as well look at how both sides have fared from head-to-head proceedings. We see that the away side, Sepenham, have won 3 out of 5 head-to-head meetings for both sides, and the home side have managed just 1 win. So and they've had 1 draw as well. So it's easy. We see that the away side is quite dominant in both in head-to-head and also doing better in the league. So we expect the away side, to pick up the sports in this very encounter. It is away side to win. That's our verdict for this very game. And that takes us to the next game. And the next game is in French League 2, where we have Auxerre coming up against Troyes in a French League 2 game. And we take a look at how both teams are fared from past 5 games. We'll see that Auxerre, who's actually topping the league at the moment in French League, have won 2 games. They've had 2 draws and 1 loss. And the wayside Troyes have, who's ranked 17, have managed just 1 win and 3 draws as well as 1 loss in the past 5 games I've had so far. And taking a look at how both sides have fared from home and away respectively, we could say that Auxerre, while playing from home, have had 2 wins and 3 draws while playing from home in the past 5 home games they've had. And away side Troyes, in the past 5 away games, have managed 4 draws and just 1 loss in the past 5 away games they've had so far. And we take a look at how both teams fared, in terms of head-to-head. We could see that in the head-to-head proceeding for both sides, I've seen Auxerre, defeating Troyes on 4 occasions out of 5 head-to-head meetings, and also we saw Troyes winning on 1 occasion. So it is Auxerre who has been very, very, very dominant in these very proceedings. So we expect the home side, Auxerre, who is doing better at the moment, to pick up the spoils in this very game. Home win, that's our verdict for this very game. And that takes us to the next game, and it is in Denmark Super League, where we have Brøndby, who will be coming up against Silkeborg. And as usual, we'll dive into how they fared in the past 5 games. We see that in the past 5, Brøndby have managed the 4 wins out of 5, and they've had 1 draw at the same time. And also Silkeborg in the past 5 games have seen 3 losses, 1 draw, and 1 win in the past 5 games I've had. And taking a look at how both teams have fared from home and away respectively, we see that the home side, while playing from home in the past 5 home games I've had, I've seen them win 2 and 2 draws, and also have 1 loss in the past 5 home games I've had. And the away side, Silkeborg, in the past 5 away games have had 2 wins, and also they've had 3 losses while playing from away. Okay, and taking a look at the head-to-head proceeding for both sides, you could see that in the head-to-head proceedings, have seen Brøndby winning on 4 occasions out of 5, and also having 1 draw, and meaning that Silkeborg in the past 5 meetings with Brøndby have not managed any win at all. The best result has been a draw. Okay, and in this very encounter, we bringing all that together, we know that the home side Brøndby is much more fancy to pick up the sports in this very game. It is home win. That's our verdict for this very game. And takes us to the last game of the day. It is in Italian Serie C, where we have Renat coming up against Mantova in Italian Serie C. And we'll take a look at how they fared in the past 5. We could say that in the past 5, the home side have had just 2 losses, 2 draws, and 1 win. And the away side have had 3 wins and 2 draws in the past 5 games I've played so far. What I've mentioned is also the fact that the away side is actually ranked number 1 in Italian Serie C, and the home side is ranked 14 at the moment in the Italian Serie C. And if we take a look at how both teams are fared from home and away respectively, we could say that from home, Rennes have lost the entire 5 matches they've had from home in the recent past, and also their away side, Montova, have managed 2 wins and 3 draws while playing from away. And looking at head-to-head proceeding for both sides, we could say that in the past 5 head-to-head meetings, have seen Rennes winning on 1 occasion and Montova winning on 1 occasion as well. Which one happened to be the last time both teams have met. So Montova defeating Rennes by 3-1, and in this very encounter, the away side Montova is expected again to pick up the spoils in this very encounter. It is away win, odd price at 2.41, a very big odd, and also expected to pick up the spoils in this very game. Away win, that's our value for that very game. That concludes our predictions for you today, Monday, on Betkraft. And do not forget to also play responsibly. Do not put all your photos in one game in a ticket expecting to win. It's a football game. Anything could happen. It could go either way. Okay. That being said, play responsibly, and I hope to see you succeed. I hope that your ticket goes green again today. All right. Tomorrow is another day, but until then, keep winning.